Nothing shatters a sense of safety quite like the reality of a school shooting, and many parents hope to reassure their children with phrases like, "It won't happen here," or "Not at your school." But here's the hard truth that's difficult to face, especially in the United States. It could happen anywhere. This harsh reality is why conversations about school shootings are becoming more necessary than ever before. Data shows alarming increase in these tragedies. The American Academy of Pediatrics reports a steep rise in school shootings over the past years. This year alone, CNN's analysis counts 44 such incidents, while the Washington Post has documented over 400 events since the infamous Columbine massacre in 1999. Each time one of these awful incidents takes place, like the recent shooting in Minneapolis, parents and educators are left grappling with how to soothe kids who are understandably frightened and confused. So, how should you talk to children about something so frightening? First, it's crucial to listen before offering comfort or explanations. Pediatrician Dr. David Schonfeld, who leads the National Center for School Crisis and Bereavement, advises asking your child what they've heard about the event. Children's concerns and questions often differ widely from adults, and understanding what worries them is the foundation for honest, helpful dialogue. Kids frequently wonder who is to blame, whether the tragedy could have been prevented, or if it might happen at their own school. Offering truthful answers is essential, not only to build trust, but to help them grasp the complex reality safely. While schools are generally safe spaces, the risk of violence, though rare, does exist. Helping children learn to manage these feelings of fear or distress is a vital step in coping. The amount and type of information shared should be tailored to the child's age, but emotional maturity and prior experiences also influence how they process such news. For instance, if the victims are classmates or friends, the impact is often more profound than if the shooting is something they only hear about on the news. Parents should be prepared for ongoing conversations. Young children, in particular, may need to revisit these topics multiple times as they try to understand. Melissa Breimer, Director of Terrorism and Disaster Programs at UCLA Duke University's National Center for Child Traumatic Stress, emphasizes the importance of breaking the silence. When we avoid these discussions, we risk making the topic feel forbidden or taboo, which can heighten anxiety and confusion. One practical recommendation from the American School Counselor Association is to maintain regular routines after a school shooting. Though children might feel scared, the predictability of school and daily activities provides a reassuring structure. Limiting exposure to media coverage is also wise. Constant repetition of disturbing news can amplify fear without offering new, useful information. If the coverage isn't adding value to understanding or coping, it's healthier to take a break from it. In the days and weeks following such an event, parents should gently encourage open discussion around feelings of fear and worry. Books can be an excellent aid in this process. Breimer suggests titles like Once I Was Very, Very Scared by Chandra Ghosh Ippen, which features animals facing frightening situations, each coping in unique ways. Stories like this help children recognize their own feelings and discover personalized strategies to handle them. For older children, channeling anger or anxiety into meaningful action can be empowering. While it's natural for kids to feel anger and want someone to blame after a shooting, directing that anger constructively, such as participating in efforts to prevent gun violence, can help foster a sense of agency. Take, for example, the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School students who became vocal advocates for stricter gun laws following the tragic 2018 shooting at their school. Although their activism hasn't ended gun violence, it has significantly raised public awareness. Dr. Schonfeld reminds us that children can play a role in solutions, but adults must lead by example and participate in these efforts. Ultimately, the key is ongoing communication. Keeping the conversations about difficult topics like school shootings open builds a foundation for sharing feelings about other challenges as children grow. This openness encourages kids to come forward with their worries or fears because they know their concerns will be heard and addressed. While uncertainty will persist around these events, engaging in honest, age-appropriate discussions equips families to face the tough realities together. Because, as Schonfeld points out, difficult conversations are an inevitable part of life, and the more comfortable we become with them, the better we can support our children through their fears and uncertainties. But here's the part most people miss. Are we, as a society, willing to confront the root causes of this violence and truly protect our children? How far should parents go in balancing honesty with hope? And what role should schools, communities, and policymakers play in this ongoing crisis? These questions demand thoughtful debate. What do you think? Please share your thoughts and experiences below.